Begging people to stop putting things up their butts. Things that don't belong up their butts, stop putting them up there, okay? I've worked in healthcare for over a decade, and I'm just to the point now where I'm like, are y'all putting things up your butts because you don't understand the anatomy of your butt and why it's a bad idea? Can we talk about the anatomy of your butt? Let's do it. I feel like maybe at this point it's an education thing. I don't know. Maybe we should explain why we shouldn't do that, and I'm going to do that today. You have two anal sphincters. You have an external and an internal. The external anal sphincter is what you think about when you think about your butthole. It's made of skeletal muscle that is voluntary in nature. You can contract it and you can relax it. And a lot of people think one and done, one anal sphincter. False. I can't, can I put an anus on TikTok? I don't know. We're going to try it. So you also have an internal anal sphincter, which is like deeper and higher up in your body. Its purpose is to keep you from being fecally incontinent. It's holding the deuce until you're ready to let it loose. It's made of smooth muscle and it's involuntary. You cannot control your internal anal sphincter. So if you put something up your butt and it goes past that ring of the internal anal sphincter, it is now stuck above the sphincter and you cannot get it out. I think people believe that, like, well, I push out poop all the time. Why couldn't I push that out? Because it's okay. There are a lot of anatomic and physiologic factors involved in creating poop and moving it through your body. But you sticking something up your butt, non-judgmentally, your body's like, I don't know what to do with what? It doesn't have a system for that. Here's what's going to happen. It's going to get stuck above the internal anal sphincter. You're going to try for probably hours to push it out. At some point, those muscles are going to tire. You're not going to be able to push it out. And then your gut is going to send a signal to your brain that says, we have a bowel obstruction. Yep, you do. Your brain's going to be like, oh, okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to shut down the gut. We're going to stop peristalsis in the gut. We're going to stop the process of moving things forward because you have told me, rectum, that you can't pass what's down there. Okay, so now you can't push it out. You're exhausted and embarrassed, rightfully so. And your brain's like, you know what? We're done. We don't have to, but you do have to do this. You go to the ER then and you're like, I slipped and I fell at a produce stand. You know, I've said all I needed to say.